your grades. So you're looking at your grades here, click on grades. You see a bunch of different things. There are two ways to see that you have a missing assignment. So I'm going to change to the marker. This first way is if it says missing, right? That means I went to the grade book and I marked it as missing. So you see the 0, you see the missing sign. The other way you know it's missing is if there's this little dash. So 1.2 checkout, it has this little dash here. That means you have not done it yet. You have not turned anything in. So there are two ways to look at your missing assignments. They both count as missing. So I'm not going to be using this as much this semester. I'm probably just going to leave it like this. So you're not going to see the missing sign. You're just going to have to know that when you have a little dash like this, that means you didn't turn anything in. Okay? So you might notice right here, this has a dash, but then underneath it, it says excused. That means you didn't turn anything in, or I decided that I wasn't going to grade it or I was going to excuse the assignment. There's a lot of reasons I might excuse an assignment, but that means that although you didn't turn it in or it's not being graded, it's excused, so it's not going to affect your grade. Then if you notice, let's see for this one, 1.1, you have this little dash here, but there's nothing, but there's this little icon by it. If you see this as like a little piece of paper, or this is a little comment box, or it might be like an assignment little icon, that means that I have not graded it yet, but you did turn it in. This little thing right here shows that you turned something in. Okay. Now, does that mean you got an A on what you turned in? It just means that you turned in something to me. Okay. So if you see that, that means you turned it in. I just haven't graded it yet. If you see like this, where it's just this little line and there's nothing by it, that means you have not turned anything in at all. Okay. So sometimes it'll have missing, but more often than not, I'm going to just have this slash here. Okay. But there might be both. So that's two ways to look at your missing assignments. Maybe you see your missing grade and you're like, well, I want to fix that. And you go to the discussion board. So let's go to discussion. Oops. And I'm just going to, as an example, put comment, post. Okay, so you commented something. So if you notice the same thing, it still says missing, but it has this little comment icon. So it's missing, but you turned it in. I just have not graded it yet. Okay. So I went and I graded that assignment. So if we notice again, the same assignment, I graded it. Oops, I graded it. Oh, sorry, my box looks funky. And so now it no longer says missing. It shows that you turned something in, and then it shows that I looked at it, graded it, and gave you 10 out of 10. Okay? So again, if we are looking at missing, if there's a slash, it's excused. And it says excused underneath, it's excused. If there's a slash and there's some sort of icon or picture, that means you turned it in. And if there's a dash, not a slash, a dash with nothing, no little picture icon, that means you have not turned it in. Okay, I hope this is helpful. I'll be doing some more of these videos later.